We are live.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, we freaking did it. We found out how to do it. This is our first test run live, and it may go bad. We may say some really bad words, guys. No bad words this episode.
This is the spot to say it. This does look like a ransom video.
This is the worst ISIS video ever, dude. Nobody's getting beheaded.
It's weird watching ourselves on the delay, too. I'm seeing weird hand things that I do.
Makes you feel better.
I immediately feel like Garth in Wayne's World when they're like, all right, we're live. He's just like,
Never seen
freezes
those
up.
films.
Dude, you never saw Wayne's World?
Nah, I always heard it was a lot of fun, but I couldn't get into like silly, goofy humor until I was like in my teens.
You don't go
Really?
back now, though? Getting goofy now is
Too
so
busy.
fun.
You got to do too much business. Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm busy as hell.
Yeah, you got fucking shit to do.
I got a lot of business. I got to do
So
business.
what were you into dramas?
Yeah, I was a big Titanic kid growing up. It really was.
Heard of it?
That was. I watched Titanic probably 2 or 3 times a week growing up. And my mom would just watch me cry, and she was like my little emotional boy.
Would she be in the room when there was a scene where you saw Rose's sweet, sweet boobs?
No, we had the edited VHS. Like, it didn't have the
Oh.
tit in it. It was like the
That's
E
the whole
for
reason
everyone.
you watched Titanic in the 90s.
I would agree. Yeah. I found that out at a latter date.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
That's devastating.
It truly
Yeah.
was, dude. Not knowing
So did they like censor it or did they just take it out?
just the entire scene. Which, if
Fuck.
you,
So
in
there's
retrospect,
not even the iconic hand on the steamy window.
yes, there
streaking
was
down?
that. There was that.
They just leave. Oh wait, yeah, because that's a different scene.
Different scene.
That's when they smash in the car.
That was
Yeah.
back when I used to what you'd watch, you'd jerk it to the fucking VHS tapes of like whatever you had available. So it was like Tommy Boy, that scene in Titanic, because you really had to like it put your imagination
Oh,
at
the
the
Tommy Boy
forefront.
pull dive.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've had a few rewind, fast forward, slow motions on that.
Of course.
What up?
And that was back when you didn't have a slow motion, but you were nice with the remote, and you're working
true.
you're working the play and pause button back and forth, toggling them, and you're like, oh yeah, real slow.
No, unfortunately, even worse. I had mine. I had one of those TVs. I don't know if you guys had the ones where that it didn't have a remote, so you had to just touch the bottom of the television to
Oh,
make it
yeah.
work. So I was
Was
like,
the VHS built into the TV too?
yeah. I was
Yep.
like on my knees in front of the TV.
And you mastered like a thumb roll?
Yeah, literally. Absolutely, that's exactly right. Thumb
You
roll.
still do that now?
Yeah, it really is like driving stick, dude. I got hands on one, hands on the other, and I'm fucking making both things work, dude. It's kind of beautiful in retrospect.
Dude, I'm going back and watching so many fucking movies because I just didn't see like movies. I'm going back through all the classics. I fucking watched Titanic for the first time.
Yeah.
What gives?
Come on, dude.
Yo,
What gives?
I knew the ship went down, but I didn't know it was like a straight hour
Yeah.
of it going down.
Yeah, that's a little overkill.
Really fucking bumped me out.
Just let it go down. True. Buoyancy's a bitch like that, isn't it, dude?
Yeah, it really is. Didn't know doors had it in them like that.
Yeah, they should have built the ship out of all doors.
True.
Yeah, they should have.
Dude. Yeah, that's fun. You didn't like it? No good?
No, it's objectively a great movie. It
Sure.
just really fucked me up.
It
Well,
really
it's weird
is.
to watch it now too, like 30 years after the hype of it too. Because like going
Yeah.
into it in the 90s, it was like everyone was talking about it. You're just going into it now. You're just like, this is a historical picture for me at this point.
Yeah. Also, the entire theme of it is just about an old lady being a little trickster bitch. Like, she's
Yeah.
like, they're looking for my amulet. Where is it? And at the very end, she's like, I fucking had it the whole time. It's like, all right, people are really spending a lot of money on this.
Yeah, it's just about a Jew falling in love.
Story
8
of my
dudes
life.
died in a tiny little sub this past year because that bitch was holding on to an amulet.
Yeah.
pretty
Also,
much.
I mean, the violin thing, if I'm dying, I know it's supposed to be like this kind of like melodramatic, like pretty, not melodramatic, I guess the exact
Cello
opposite.
dramatic?
Cello dramatic. Hello, folks. You wanted Bobby Cruz. You got him. Speaking of, we're live with Bobby Cruz.
What's
Give it
that?
up.
We
Yo.
just broke the stream?
Yeah, dude. Crossing streams. But
Oh, here we are, baby.
we finally got the boy down at the domicile. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Dude, of course.
Yeah, man.
It's nice that the headquarters are in Philae.
Yeah, dude. Trying to
Yeah,
make
we had to
easier.
move it over, tax purposes.
Yeah, of course.
You know, had to save. I have no clue. Are you guys good at money?
No.
No,
Real bad.
dude. All I know is what's in my checking, and that's it.
Right?
I don't have. Nothing's liquid. Or,
Yeah.
is it all liquid? I don't know.
See, that's the stuff. I don't
Soaked.
know these terms. I don't know. And my dad was like, he was a financial planner, but I think like, well, he also was like a crooked one. And I think because he just never taught me anything about finance. Like he would just do like my taxes for me and like do all the stuff. So I don't know, like, I don't know liquid. I don't know. I'm keeping my money mostly in paper, but
Yeah, that's the best way. I think.
yeah, I mean, I want to get back into coins. Just carrying I want my fortune in nickels.
I do like that. Yeah, I never got a credit card.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want mine?
The people, yeah, please. People keep making the case for it, but I'm not buying it.
If you don't need it,
What's the hesitation to the CC?
I understand that you got to build credit so you could like get a loan for like a house and shit like that or a car. But the thing is like, if I don't have the money, why am I getting it?
True. I don't even use it for
see,
the credit
that's what's
thing.
good. Yeah, because that I did at least have. Like, you don't spend outside of what you have.
Yes.
But that's like, you're not like the majority of the people in the country that are like, I want that thing. I'm going to get that thing even if it puts me in debt. Like,
Right.
I look at it as like I like having my credit card because I can spend about $300 outside of what I want. I keep that balance about $300. That's a fun amount of money that you can kind of go a little bit over.
Yeah.
I got $300 staring me in the face every month that
Yeah,
I
your
just
fun
will
bucks,
not pay
yeah.
off.
It takes discipline though to stay at 300.
That's it goes
you're
up
actually
there
pretty
every so
advanced.
often, dude. You give me an Atlantic City weekend. I got Atlantic City coming up on Thursday. Who knows what the balance is going to look like, dude? It's going to be a bouncing beam if you ask me.
Oh, you're doing one of my favorite things, going to AC in the winter.
Yeah, it's the best, dude.
It's like running around a museum that closed.
Yeah, yeah, and all the animals come to life.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And if you go to Caesars and you're just nice to them,
Yeah.
they'll give you a nuts room
For real?
like $20.
What do you have to say to them?
Just please and thank you stuff.
No bridge rolls or nothing? Holy hoot and holler.
just sweet.
also, if you lose a bunch of money, they'll give you a room.
Yeah.
That's a fun little loophole, too.
I
Yeah,
could
they
do
like
that.
that.
Like, oh, you want me to stay and lose more money tomorrow morning on the way out? I
Yeah.
guess I'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gambling is not good. I was just at the one in like Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and it's an indoor smoking one, and the vibe's pretty sad.
Yeah.
And I was there at like 2 a.m, and I just got embarrassed because I tried to get a beer, and the lady was like, "The bar's closed." So then I went and like panic gambled. So I looked like I had a purpose to be there. So I just let it eat $20 and pretended like I was invested the entire time. It was a really sad sight.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
a tough
there, brother.
vibe. Yeah, dude, it was a tough one. Are you a gambler at all?
Once in a while, dude. I like electronic roulette.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and a little bit of slots.
Roulette's
I gamble like
already-
a divorced lady.
I like that roulette is already the most like probably rigged game, and then you're like, let me add a computer into it. Like,
Yeah, I like spreading 50 cents across the board and just like,
oh
chill.
yeah,
that
yeah.
kinda
Yeah, especially the electric one. Like the minimum bet's like $3.
Yeah.
So you just hang, get wasted, and then just lose everything.
I always love sitting down, and there's always like someone that has that like theory on how to win. And like when it comes to roulette, they're like, I mean, it's been 11 blacks in a row. There's no way it's not.
We
got to
get out of here.
The next one.
What's this,
They're
an
like,
NBA game?
Yeah. There's a red now.
Dude, yeah. I don't know. I don't like that they have people that dress up and watch you do it. Like blackjack and like all the table games, that makes me too scared.
You want them in street clothes?
Honestly, yeah, just like a hoodie and I don't like that they have like vests. Why do they have vests? You know what I mean? Like the black vest, the white button up, and like it's just too much. It makes me scared.
In Vegas
Yeah.
now, a lot of them rock. They had them all in Raiders jerseys, and then the WNBA team that just won the championship last year, whatever their name is. I think it's like the Aces. That's what it is.
True.
So they must have just gone around a huge marketing campaign. Every blackjack dealer, roulette dealer was just wearing a jersey over a vest.
Yeah.
So it just looked like they were like late to their kids. Like,
Oh, damn, that's
senior
worse.
night.
That is
Like,
worse. All right, I take it back. I rescind. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I don't fucking... dude, I did a good deed the other day.
What'd you do?
This is probably evidence of being a bad person, but I did like one good thing, and it kind of carried me for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting into my car, and there was just a cell phone on the ground in the snow. And somebody was calling it as I saw it. So I pick it up, I answer, I say, "Hello, I found whoever's phone this is. I have it. I'm right outside of my building at my apartment if you want to come." And the girl goes, "What?" And I was like, "I have the phone." She goes, "Oh my God." And then just hung up. Bad start. Mean lady. Sounded Italian. And then called again. She was like, and I saw the name. It was like Thomas whatever with a Z. And
Zazzarelli.
yeah, Zazzarelli's Pizza. Yeah. And then they were like, "Hello." I was like, "All right, what up?" And they were like, "Who is this?" And I was like, "I found your phone outside. I have it now. I'll hold it for you if you want to come get it." And they were like, "Hold on." Hung up again. This is getting weird. So then I text them because there's a number on there that I could tell was like the boyfriend. And I was like, "Hello, I have your cell phone. I'm at my apartment. I don't know what else to say to you to make you stop being mean to me." And then they called again, and they were like, "Thank you so much. I'm going to send my boyfriend over now." The boyfriend comes over with his mom. And then you get the appreciation of like a 50, 60-year-old woman. Good Lord above.
Oh, yeah.
The boyfriend came out, grabbed it. "Thanks, man." And the mom goes, thank you so much. She was wine drunk. It was a Saturday night. I
yeah.
could tell. I was like, damn, I'm gonna get some
She had purple teeth.
Yeah, she looked hideous. It was really
Yeah.
unbelievable. But the rest of the day, I was like, man, I guess I'm just kind of like just your friendly
Guess I'm a
neighborhood
good
Matt
guy.
Peoples. Dude. Like,
So did you even it out? Did you do some bad shit after?
no, I didn't do any bad stuff. I mean, I drank some beers, some fucking.
That's a little naughty.
Hurt yourself.
It was a little naughty. I kind of kept it kosher
He's
for
a
the rest
little
of the
bad
night.
little boy.
But yeah, dude, I thought about it the rest of the night, and I was like, I guess this is just like a new chapter for me, dude.
Yeah, that's gotta feel good.
This
It
must
really
be what
does.
sainthood's like.
It really felt pretty nice, dude. And then ever since, it's just been all bad stuff, dude. Been all bad.
You're not like a daily good deeds guy. You don't do like little I microdose good deeds, like holding doors and stuff.
Oh,
The
yeah.
standards. I get that. I get so heated on the unappreciation of a held door.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah, that fucking pisses me off.
But it's all in my head. Like afterwards, I'm in the car, just like, oh no, after you. I'm too much of a coward in the moment.
Yeah, true.
Nah.
Those arguments in your head, in your car, are pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, nice, real nice. That kind of shit.
Because you imagine what they'd say, and they're always just like retards in your mind where you'd say something to them, and they'd be like, I never even thought about it from that perspective. Yours is so much higher advanced of mine. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I am kind of the smartest guy of all time. It's so embarrassing.
I just love yelling at people for shit that I fully know that I do too. You're like, you're drifting in and out of the lane, and then 3 seconds later, I'm just looking down at my phone as I'm driving, like
Yeah.
going 3 lanes on a bridge.
True.
But I mean, if I'm not the one getting in trouble for it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not me now.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's not my problem.
Yeah, that I never really got too pissed on the road. I think I just expect it to be bad. And
Oh,
that
that's
helps.
good.
And then I drive around with Claudia. She's Puerto Rican. She loses her mind.
Oh, that's
yeah.
scary.
I mean, that's their
dude,
that's their national pastime. It's
it
like-
really is.
it's-
They love fucking
that's-
spazzing.
They put on the. I don't even know what would it be. It's not. Is it reggaeton that comes out of Puerto Rico? What would it be?
Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah, Enrique Iglesias.
No, just like Puerto Rican porch music. That sounds worse
Careful.
than it is.
I know that one.
This
Yeah, yeah.
describes it perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You put that on in
Gasolina.
traffic. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot
Yeah.
of gasoline.
PRPM, little PRPM.
PRPM.
Yeah, dude, Puerto Rican porch music, dude. You never.
Daddy Yankee, I assume, is Puerto Rican porch music.
Yeah, that's got to be.
What was his deal?
Why is
What
it?
were
Why
you-
does alliteration make it sound so much more racist?
Yeah, I know. It's bad. It really is. Yeah. I like it though. I like. I don't. What was Daddy Yankee like popular? I feel like I can't think of a single song by him.
I think in their world.
yeah.
I have a Puerto Rican mechanic I just started going to in Kensington.
Nice.
He's the fucking man.
Really?
He speaks like 10 decibels above anyone else.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't give a fuck. Like people like come in and they like annoy him a little bit. He's like, no, go. And they get out of there.
Is he also a mechanic that like any problem you could bring to him, he confidently will say yes, and then you leave there fully knowing he doesn't know how to do it?
No, this
That's
guy
my
knows.
Puerto Rican mechanic.
Yeah, you have
Every
one?
time I have one in Camden over. Well, it's Pennsauken, border of Camden.
Yeah.
And every time I go over there, the dude's like awesome. He always gets me in like last minute. If it's like, hey, I gotta get this taken care of, and I'll just be like, hey, it's something with the. I looked into it, and it's like one of the cylinders. Like, yeah, I know, man, I got it. And then I
Yeah.
leave, and I can just picture him going, fuck, I don't have a clue
Yeah,
what he
what the
said.
fuck?
But, like,
Yeah.
he'll take any work. Like he
Right.
just wants to work. I respect that. Like he figures it out. The car runs every time. It's pretty cheap. Like he does shit on the sly, which I love.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
just
guys-
hard to trust someone.
I love dudes that do stuff on the sly.
That's sick though.
Like
Puerto
this
Rican
part's
mechanic.
not supposed to go in your car legally.
Yeah.
Well, nah, it works.
Yes.
Put a bike in your car. Puerto Rican.
In my ride style.
I want them to cut out the bottom of my car so I can go full Flintstones, dude.
You want to pimp your ride?
The Puerto Rican mechanic is like, so he's just a fucking loud, cool dude.
Yeah, and today I was just sitting there for a few hours because he was changing my rotors and stuff, and there was a black dad and a black kid that came in, and that guy or his assistant took their car and drove it off, and the kid starts crying,
Yeah.
and he said, "Yo, he just saw his first carjacking." He's like, "Yo, they took Daddy's car," and this kid's just his whole face is wet.
Holy
First
shit.
of many, dude.
Incredible.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Getting to hang out at a mechanic is fun. If you like, it sucks when you're like, I lost a whole afternoon. But getting to sit around and just spectate the shit that goes on in a mechanic shop
Yeah.
is incredible.
It's fun
Yeah.
listening to when they're like, what sound is it making? Because that is like pretty, like a big diagnostic part
Oh,
of
yeah,
car stuff. But like, if
of
it's probably like the black dude's probably like, what sounds it making? He's like, boom, 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 boom. That'd be kind of. I mean, I watch my dad. That's a pretty emasculating thing. Is like to have another grown man ask you to make noises. Because I would go with my dad to like a Pet Boys, and I had to listen to him be like. Ooh, this is tough.
Wait,
Kev.
it's more like a
do you believe?
Oh, it's a Chevrolet? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He inspired it, dude. That's good. Bobby puns, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Car stuff fucking drives me nuts. Anytime I have any car problem, I'm like, I'm just gonna Uber for the rest of my life. Public transit rules, and then you do any of Uber or public transit, and you're like, oh, maybe
I told you
not.
it's fun to get into being a YouTube trained mechanic. I've gotten so good. I plugged your tire. That sounds funny, funnier than it is, but plugged your tire, and I felt like I'm your dad now.
Yeah.
I'm his honorary
patched
father. Brother, I can patch tires. I can. What else have I done? Change windshield wipers.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy to watch. Unfortunately,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I did a
Can you
couple
change oil?
things. I can change oil, but I don't have a good enough jack. I don't trust my car jack. And I
Okay.
don't want to get murdered by my car. So
Yeah, I
big
feel
fear
that.
there. So I've just been taking the Jiffy Lube until I get the jack of my dreams.
Brother. It's going to take forever.
What else have I done? I did a couple things. I don't know. Oh, I ripped out my stereo and put a new one in. Also a Puerto Rican mechanic move.
Very. That's just a Puerto Rican move.
Yeah, but it's like
Just the first part?
Yeah, true. It's an aftermarket Chinese one that just doesn't work a lot.
Yeah.
But it works enough.
True. Yeah, I
It's
guess I
sweet.
never really realized how jarring that is. That we get in his car, he'll drive us here, and it's like a 2001 like Jeep Cherokee with like a new looking like middle dash thing.
Yeah.
That I know I'm like that thing. You touch it too hard, that explodes. I know
yeah.
for certain.
Yeah, if I hit a bump, it just changes languages. Like it'll just suddenly go into Chinese and Japanese.
Speaks old tongues.
Yeah.
Did you take account like dad stuff when you got your car, or did you have it before the kid?
No, so this is a cool situation. I inherited this car from beyond the grave from my father, who passed away, and he left it at a mechanic shop. And when my dad died, he had like nothing to his name, like no money. So he just left it at this mechanic. And I had a car a year ago where the lease was up. And so I had to like get a new car. I was like, fuck, I can't figure this out. And I was like, oh, that car's still there. So I went over, the guy fixed it up, but like he fixed it up 70%. So there was like enough for me to do.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice. It was kind of like this weird, like, Papa passed this car on to me. But ironically enough, my dad could never do a single thing with a car. Like, he would take, if his tire was low on air, he'd go to the mechanic and like pay the mechanic to like fill his tire with air.
That's a beautiful girl move.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad was a beautiful girl all over town. And yeah, so it was weird. So it was like my way of being like, I'm not my father. I'm going to learn how to fix this car. I'm going to learn how to put a aftermarket Chinese radio in the dash. And it's been really good. It's been running. I don't know. It doesn't have to do a lot of driving, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that powerful force of I'm not my dad.
Oh, dude,
It seems strong.
I'm in a weird mode now where I've tried to write jokes about it, but it's more just like writing a novel about trying to conquer the fears that my father had.
Yeah.
And I'm in this weird mode now with that. Like I told you about that before. Like he was deathly afraid of bridges, I found out after he died. And when I found out, I didn't realize that. That's when I went and started just running on the Ben Franklin Bridge. I just like something in my brain was like, you should go run at the bridge. And like, I'm halfway over. I'm like, fucking did this, Dad. What's up? But I have like a good relationship with him. So it's weird. It's
I
like,
didn't know that's what I did. That makes
yeah,
it
it's like I'm
gayer.
carrying on.
I actually hate it more that you do
You gotta
that.
conquer your dad's fears. I don't know.
My dad didn't fear anything. He's just like waiting for this fucking thing to end this entire time, dude. Kev just wanted to
That's
head
the thing
out.
is you'll find out after when he passes, you're gonna learn all of his fears. Your mom's gonna unload. She's like, you know, he was scared of ducks. You're like, seriously?
Wait, both of you guys have DDs?
No, mine's still around. He's just
okay.
he's just kind of checking the clock.
Yeah, his
dude.
dad knocked
Oh,
on
yeah.
heaven's door a few times.
He's at the fourth quarter. Yeah, he ripped a heart attack, and then he was like, whatever.
Like a champ.
Yeah, that's cool.
My dad's a good dad.
He's a
dude,
great dad.
Yeah, he had a.
Did we? Can he adopt me now that I don't have a living father?
He already has a daughter. Come on, guys. I don't mean any of that shit, dude. I'm being a prick.
You have a fully living father?
Yeah, man. Old fat dad.
Yeah, fat dad.
Yeah.
Has he
It's
always
nice.
been fat?
Since I've known him, dude.
When did you guys meet? The 90s?
Yeah, around the 90s.
Actually, you probably did meet him in the 90s, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how math works.
And
So he was that because I was gonna say that's gonna be fun to watch your dad get fat, but like
Yeah.
he was just actively a fat guy.
He was fit in the 80s and then
Oh,
full fat.
former fit, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every dad was formerly fit. like really fit.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then if they get fit again, they're leaving your mom.
Yeah, true.
That's usually what happens.
Oh my god, if my dad got jacked and left my mom, that'd be a tough one.
Especially
'Cause there's
now
no
after
reason-
she's stuck with him after a heart attack.
Because he would be like, he would leave my mom and then try to date and hate women and become an incel. I'm certain my dad would be a Ben Shapiro guy
You think so?
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you gotta walk dads through YouTube
Yes.
because they can they can go dark pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but my dad's real into like UFO shit, which is fun.
Yeah,
But that
That's
can
awesome.
lead into some dark holes.
that's where mine is. He's a big alien guy, but he's not on YouTube. He just stays on like History Channel alien videos.
That's good.
That's
No,
good.
That's the
it's
perfect
pretty
speed.
surface
for,
level.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
it's
could,
fun.
once I get in there and I see the search history like dominate, the debate stuff of like prove me wrong. I'm like, oh boy, we may be too far gone at this point.
Yeah, My dad's also too lib, so that helps.
Oh really?
yeah,
Lib and UFO. That's crazy.
yeah. I rebelled for a little bit. I got red pilled.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that I would just argue everywhere. I didn't even necessarily believe it, but it was like the first like fucking Louder with Crowder video I saw. I was like, whoa.
Dude, they were nice when you first saw them back in that like
there were
17,
so many
18.
videos like that like you would watch a few and you're like, damn it, they got me. Like you're like, I didn't realize this was me getting red pilled.
Yeah.
I thought this was just a cool concept.
It's got
This is a
everybody's
cool
got to get
video,
it.
and then it's like video 4. It's like, here's some ideas I think you should also share. And you're like, God damn it! Like,
Yeah, you had to get
Yeah.
red pilled at some point. I think it's like a rite of passage.
you gotta dip your toe
Yeah.
in the water.
I had about a year.
You gotta try both.
You get like for freshman year of college, like senior year of high school, you get to be like, man, maybe I am the smartest and women are dumb. I hadn't thought about that
Yeah,
one.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll like give you like freedom of speech stuff,
Yeah.
gun stuff. You're like, all right, that's kind of cool. And they're like, what if we cut Dyke's clits off? And you're like, whoa.
You had me, man. You had me.
Yeah, that one you got to like turn the video off for a little bit and just sit and ponder where things have led to this point. And you're like, well,
Yeah, it's that
I
moment
get-
where like the gravitron is going full speed and they just stop it
Yeah.
immediately and you fly. And you're like, damn.
you got
That was fun, though.
You got to detox a little Jordan Peterson. You got to listen to him talk about things that have nothing to do with you when you're 17. He's talking about like pronouns. At that point, I'd never met anybody that talked about their pronouns. I was like, I'm so sick of this bullshit. It did not affect me at all.
pronoun stuff happening when you were in college?
And that was like this
tail end of
earlier
it?
part of it.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm 27, so you're probably, what are you, 28?
I'm 30.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
around like the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's when it kind of started to like enter the conversation. But I just didn't know anybody that even associated with it at all. But I've still got angry enough about it for about a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah. It was just ridiculous. You had nobody to talk to about it, too. I'd bring it to my parents. They're like, what the fuck are you saying? It was
Yeah.
nuts.
There's some people too where like I would defend them. I'm like, that guy's not racist. And then like they totally are. Like, yo, Anthony Cumia fucking hates black people. That guy hates black people
So much.
He really does.
Didn't he like go up to a lady and like record her and call her like a fucking animal in the middle of New York or something?
Yeah.
That's
Like multiple
insane,
times.
dude.
I think it's like that's one of his bits. Like,
Oh my
that's
God.
a recurring segment.
Wow, what a
Yeah, man.
retirement plan.
Yeah, he's on Twitter all the time, like calling them animals and stuff.
Well, that's what like I got into Cumia.
Yo, how nuts is that?
The Kumi is off the chain.
I was never into Opie and Anthony, like, because it wasn't really a thing in Philly as much. I feel like Opie and Anthony wasn't as prevalent, but I got into him later on when like comics that I like were on his network. So like
Yeah.
when Gillis and Tommy Pope had that affair one, I got into like that network, and I didn't know the network was ran by. But then it was also like Gavin McInnes was on like every show.
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay, I should have seen the writing on the fucking wall
Right.
there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that guy still hating the world and like pissing everyone off? He's just a full-on troll, right?
Yeah, I think these
Yeah,
guys are
I
all
don't know.
fraudulent.
Because the Proud Boys was started as a joke, pretty much, right?
Yeah, like the initiation was like you get punched by a group and you have to name 5 cereals.
Yeah. While you're getting knocked out, yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
You know that while you're getting punched,
might
you have to
still
name
be
5
that.
cereals.
I thought that was like when
Actually,
people would twist your
this
nipple.
looks like we're about to have an initiation in this basement now.
Yeah, it really is not
That's why
not
I'm
the
glad
best
that you
look.
stuck with just a gray curtain again, because if we got a red one behind us, we're
Just get an American
fucked.
flag behind us. Yeah.
It is funny though, like if you toss an American flag up on something now, like it sends a message you don't want I was telling you, like I have a great tank top that I love. It's just a United States tank top, and it's red. And I wore it once running, and just everyone in my town scoffed at me. And I was like, it's just a good tank top. I don't know what you want me to do.
Just a Blue Lives Matter tank top.
Yeah. On the back, it did have a skull and crossbones and a Punisher logo.
Yeah, but that's always going to happen. It's Target, dude. That's what they sell. I didn't make the clothes.
It is funny going to Target now and you'll see like a Rage Against the Machine t-shirt.
Yeah, you're like, okay, they've raged more than enough, dude.
Yeah, I thought these guys were fucking nuts.
Yeah, all those like bands, like those bands in the '90s that were like all anti-establishment, are like now. I don't know. It feels like they've kind of shifted at least. I mean, I guess that was like more your speed.
There are some. I mean, there are still like the punk rock dudes that didn't give a fuck about making money that are still flying that flag. Like Bad Religion type guys. Like what's the dude from the singer from Bad Religion? He owns I think he owns a record company too. But like he's still like a anti-establishment guy, but he also like just lives in a bungalow in like the suburbs of LA.
Yeah.
He's not in like a mansion, so like he still is just like that punk rock guy. Yeah, Greg Geffen.
Yes.
Or Graffin. What was it?
Greg Gethard?
Graffin. Greg Graffin. That's a hard name to say. But like he just looks like a college professor now too. That's what's hilarious too. The dudes that weren't like face tattoo punk rock guys.
Yeah.
All those guys now just look like college professors.
Yeah, it looks like
They
CEO
all
of
look
Apple.
like James Taylor a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
they're
guy
all
at
like brewery dudes.
Right.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Like, you put a flannel and like a flat brim hat on him. He's like, dude, this one's actually pretty hoppy.
But like you can tell in that picture right there where he's holding up two fingers, he's either it looks like he's either the proudest proud boy or he's giving a talk about like social injustice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or he's just Doctor Stranging some spells. You don't really know, dude. You can never tell with these guys.
Do you still see that? Like you were in the music scene for a while and like touring and everything.
Yeah.
Is it funny now seeing like dudes that are aging and not changing at all?
Yeah.
That like still leaning into the emo kid thing at like 39.
Yeah, it's really weird stuff. Because when I was getting into it, I saw those dudes that were like 35 and like still like slumming it in Vans. I was like, these are the coolest guys ever.
Yeah.
And then like around when I was 25, I saw it. I was like, oh, dude. And they're all singing about like 15-year-old stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And,
especially when they're now still singing the songs from when. Like I saw, I think the starting line is doing. They're doing a starting line night at the Wings game.
Whoa.
And I was just like, are you still singing the songs like that you sang when you wrote them when you were 14?
Yeah.
Like you
that's
got to
weird.
write all new ones, but then those are going to be dog shit. So. I don't know.
That is weird. My mom can't tell me what to do. It's like, well, yeah, she died of congestive heart failure about 3 years ago.
And she never will, dude.
You're living in her house, so I can imagine she might have some say, dude. That is nuts.
That shit is fucking goofy.
I was thinking about that whole concept of just like having a will. Like, I mean, I guess you're familiar with it, but like, just
I need to get
your
one.
parents die and you get stuff is just a weird sequence of events. Of which I understand you have to distribute their stuff, but it's
Yeah.
like they die and it's like kind of like your birthday.
Well, I told you when my dad died, he didn't have a will. I just got like a couple cool hats.
Did he have a way?
That was it. Yeah, no will, no way.
Damn.
But yeah, so I got like a couple cool hats, but like
That's
it's so sad. Yeah,
wow. I didn't know that.
there was like nothing.
And the car.
And a car. Well, I
True.
had to buy the car basically from the mechanic. Like I had to pay him to fix it. So,
Yeah.
but no, it was like, but if he passed away when I was a teenager and he was doing well, there's probably a lot that I probably would have stand to gain in a will.
yeah.
So like he lost all of it. So that's what it is. It's weird too. Like you got to like pick, I guess, who gets your kid. My wife and I talk about that all the time. We need to start a will, and we also have to elect who gets our daughter if anything were to happen to both of us.
That's probably me.
So I think I'm just gonna have like
it's gotta be.
I
It's
think I'm
gotta
gonna have
be
a
me.
bracket style tournament of just local friends and see who wins.
That'll be fun.
Just put them through like we were talking about having like a little Olympics. Put my friends through like child raising tests.
Well, we're the Durag is doing the gay off again. So whoever wins that might be good.
What's the gay off?
The gay off is a series of competitions to see who is the most gay. And if you win, you are gay. You get eliminated, and that means you're good.
Can you give us some examples?
The last challenge was it was like a relay race where I forget like exactly, but like you had to like either like roll a blunt, then like hammer a nail into wood, and then shoot a shot.
Oh, so you're doing cool shit to prove you're not gay.
Yes,
Okay. I
and
thought
then,
you meant you guys were like, all right, we got 3 popsicles on the table. We need sticks within 20 seconds,
Yeah.
fellas.
No, this is for honor.
Okay.
And Ben Staub, it was the last thing, and he made the basket. And he like celebrated, he thought he won, but he threw it underhand, so he was gay. He lost. So he won the whole thing.
Damn. Okay, I
Yeah.
like that then. You guys are competing. It's essentially competing for who's the straightest at the same time.
Of course.
Because if you win all the events, you're the straightest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
I hate to say it, I might be able to give Ben a run for his money, dude. The 3 things you named there, I couldn't do 2 of them, and it would be bad to watch.
Yeah,
It's hilarious too that the last one shooting a basket you can do well.
That's about it.
So
Rolling a blunt, I would just dump it all over myself for about 20 minutes.
It's you looking up on your phone how to roll blunt YouTube video. You got it propped up.
I would put the nail through the blunt because I couldn't get it to stick.
well, I can't do any of it either, but I love judging it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. You're double agent the entire time.
Of course. Yeah, and it's all Drew's brainchild, and it's just great seeing him like sit there like a boy prince calling people gay.
You are gay. Yeah,
I like to
boy,
think he has dry erase boards like all over his room, and he's like, "All right, if I just here, is it hammering a nail? Is that manly enough? Like, let me workshop something else here." Like,
That's just so funny. Calling somebody a boy prince is maybe the funniest way you can describe a human being. Just like sitting with both legs off the same side of a dog that you're riding. It's
Yeah, he's on
Joffrey.
his Joffrey shit.
Yeah, dude, he is. The what's that? What's the movie about like the Crusades, Kingdom of Heaven? Is that
I
what
don't
I'm
think
thinking
I've ever
of?
seen that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So wait, what other movie? You said you've
Yeah.
been getting into movies. What other ones
Oh, brother. I
did you miss out on?
saw Casino for the first time.
Oh, have you seen Casino? Mm-mm. You never seen?
Not allowed. Got to go to bed too early.
It is a
Yeah.
long one.
It's a
That is tough.
classic.
Casino's long.
Classic.
Yeah.
Casino was when you had to rent it on VHS. It was a 2 VHS as well as Titanic. You're picking some long flicks.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on Casino?
It was pretty sick. I like pretty much any movie that I watch for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I've bailed on a lot of movies recently. Like 15 minutes in, I never used to do that,
Yeah.
and I think it's more prevalent in movies now. Like what was that? I finished the movie, but that Leave Nothing Behind movie or Leave the World Behind or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Did you end up watching it?
No, I just didn't like that there was like Obama produced it and it's about
Yeah,
the world
they
ending. It's
shoehorned
like,
in
dude,
a
you
lot
don't
of-
get the fuck around about this stuff. You are the guy.
It's a weird one, but that was one where I was ready to turn it off 15 minutes in. I stuck it out, and then the ending fucking pissed me off.
That's funny if he's like giving notes. If he's like, maybe the wife's a man the whole time, maybe something like that. And it's like, why? Why do you keep bringing that up? He's, I don't know. Maybe she's like a 6'4" man. I don't know.
Maybe
Guys.
he's got like a really hot chef, but the chef can't swim too good. I don't know. Is that good for the storyline, guys?
I would watch a fucking documentary just about Michelle Obama versus Brittany Griner and who can get out of Russia first. That'd be a sick one, dude.
Ooh,
Modern day
Escape from
Alien
Russia.
versus Predator.
Get Out too. Yeah, I like that, dude. That'd be so sick. The Michelle Obama stuff is the most ridiculous but fun conspiracy theory. Like it really is. All that shit is nuts.
what's the proof that she's a guy?
I think it's just like
There's 3 clips, and it's just like one, she's running, and it looks like there might be a penis in her skirt. And I get-
I didn't even see that
She's
one.
hitting like a quick step to get into a car,
Yeah.
and the fold of the dress is not doing her any favors.
Yeah.
When you watch it, you're like, it looks like a sweatpants flopper kind of.
Oh, wow.
Like in that moment, but it's like dudes are breaking it down like Zapruder film footage. Like
wow, that's
back
sick.
and to the left.
I think it's just like a little hard to find pictures of her as a kid.
Okay.
Is like
But
the other
also
one.
just that time in the
Yeah,
world
she's like
too. I think
65
I have
years old.
7 pictures of my parents. That's
Yeah.
it. Like
yeah.
meanwhile, there's
Damn.
like 1,000 of me, and now I have 1 million of my kid on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of the ones like I get sucked into like late night TikTok conspiracies. Like the one that my most recent one is that Donald Trump is a time traveler. That's a great
That's
one.
good.
Oh, I
Somebody
like that
apparently
one.
there's a book in the 1880s and it's about a boy named
Baron
Barron
Trump.
who meets a mentor named Don. And Don like teaches him all this stuff, and Don's boss his name is like Pence, and then they go into the future or
Are you
some shit. Like,
serious?
I swear to God, I was listening to some guy talk about it today. I forget what the book's called, but it is like there's
That's
a
the
boy.
fun part. You don't remember the details. I never do. I'm
Oh,
like,
I was laying in bed like fucking
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, just picturing like a fucking Wild West picture. that shit's so funny.
wow.
I
They're
hope
gay.
that's what it is. I hope he's an alien. I hope aliens are just. We find out are just like all the weird people
True.
that we've had in society the whole time.
Yeah, everybody thinks time travelers are going to be geniuses. What if it's just the tards traveling throughout time? Maybe it's like if you get to a certain level of intellect, whether high or low, that's when you can like usurp dimensions.
It gets to the
Yeah.
point in the timeline where they're like, "Yo, I'm getting sick of these people like We could send him back.
Yeah.
We could Marty McFly him real quick.
True. Yeah, I like that. I hope Donald Trump can travel through time.
That's a good rabbit hole, though.
Yeah.
I get stuck in those fucking bullshit videos of those dudes like on the street asking drunk ladies questions.
Oh my god.
I just saw one in
yeah.
Austin.
I can't
was
stop.
starstruck.
Yeah. Oh, did you see it
Oh,
live?
you got the
Yes.
witness one?
I saw it happening on 6th Street.
Was it the little Hispanic dude doing it? Because I know he does it there, and he drives me out of my damn
I
head.
just saw the back of this dude. So I don't know, but yeah, that shit is so crazy. I have like a fantasy with those where they just throw a drunk lady a fucking curveball.
Yeah.
Where like, it's like, what's your body count?
Yeah.
And like, does size matter? Then just be like, is free will an illusion? And just fucking blow their minds.
No, but they're
Their
like
head just explodes like those Austin Power booby robots.
they're actually prepared for it.
Fembots.
Yeah, they get like 3. She's like, I don't care about my body count. It's free will and illusion. She was like, well, is repetition even something we choose or something that we do
cracks
innately?
one
It's
out.
kind of an interesting question. She's like pulling her skirt down the whole time. I love that, dude. Yeah, that's so funny.
It could be great for ladies if they nail it.
True. And I think they could.
I think they could too.
Yeah.
We got Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
What's she up to these days? What the hell happened to her big ass, dude?
She's down in Austin.
She died hard as hell, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She died
God rest.
hard?
Yeah, I mean, the fucking interview ones, and then the like the edgelord debate ones where it's like 3 dudes and like 9 Instagram models.
Yes.
and it's just them, the guys calling them horse the whole time.
Yeah, that's
nuts. I
That
can't
is
believe that's
fun.
a thing now.
Yeah, I like the one where what's that one lady or the trans lady that went viral? It's just like a fucking whale.
I think it's actually a woman.
Really?
The big-bodied, wide-bodied Calabasas chick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
She looks Samoan, kind of.
I think she's kind of
Yeah.
a bro, though. From my understanding, some of the clips I've seen, she's like, "Whatever, I just gotta do my own thing." It's like, yeah, I mean, you're the Kool-Aid man. You're the biggest lady.
Yeah.
You are the biggest lady.
I mean, she's probably getting mad dick.
She's gotta be.
When the exposure is that high, I don't care who you are.
Exactly.
You're getting.
Catching it, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a glory hound. Yeah.
I don't care how
Absolutely.
wide your face is. You're getting.
It truly is. Her face looks like Sky Zone. It's the
There
biggest
is
thing.
those
Yeah.
people that just fat themselves into looking kind of Asian.
Yeah, that's true.
It's unfortunate, but it's like you do hit a point where you're like, oh man, my face skin is about to stretch in a different direction. I gotta figure some things out.
It's
true
pretty
melting
nuts
pot.
stuff.
Yeah, dude, I like that. Yeah.
I'm at the point now where I'm deciding if I should go there weight wise.
Oh, you're on your which way should you go point?
Yeah.
Fork in the road?
Yeah, because this is probably the fattest I've been.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I
How
have a
do you
real
feel?
choice to make. Dude, it stinks.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there are some people that are like, it's fucking going great. But that's good. You recognize you hate it. What do you want to
Yeah.
do to get rid of it?
I started jujitsu. That's
Okay.
fun.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, you got to find a fun way to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's just going to be depressing.
Yeah, I just can't go to the gym again. That shit sucks. Like counting reps, being on the elliptical or whatever, just looking at the time go down.
Got like an Adderall addiction.
True.
That's sick, dude.
Oh, I did that, and I was a real nightmare.
Really? No
Yeah.
good? You weren't good on the Adderall?
No, I thought I was great on it.
Oh, yeah, that it does trick you a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is one of the.
But I was calling people every morning because you got to be careful how you catch the wave.
Yeah. Oh, you take it the first thing in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And yeah, it was either like I did exactly what I should be doing or like I'm switching between 2 tabs for 6 hours.
Yep.
And then I'm reaching out to friends being like, dude, we could do so many amazing things. I would get like high off making plans.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite shit.
Oh, dude.
Making plans to make plans was the best.
Yeah. You got to do it responsibly. You got to only use it when you drink. Using it to do productive things, I think,
Yeah.
is bad. But if you use
Yeah.
it just to go see if you can drink for
The only
14 hours
responsible
straight,
thing to do is abuse it.
yeah, that's exactly right. It's
Yeah.
the only time you make great choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get hammered and just watch fucking scenes from Manchester by the Sea on an Adderall, dude.
You're watching sad movies on Adderall?
Hello, folks.
Sadderall? Come on.
By myself in my
Yeah?
own apartment, whimper crying, dude.
How have you not killed yourself?
I'm working on it.
I try. We're always goofy movies in my house, and I tried to like recently. I was like, let's watch a serious movie. Like, let's watch something with some depth or like something sad or something scary. So we tried to watch A24 movies. Like we tried to watch Smile, and my wife was just not on board. And then she fell asleep, and I was like, well, I can't just watch Smile alone now. Like,
Yeah.
kind of half out of it, half asleep. I'm like, this is gonna end up bad for me.
I didn't
Yeah.
like that one. You see
I
that
always
one,
gotta
Bob?
watch silly, goofy, happy movies.
Smile. You see that?
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen like the trailer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trailer fucked me up. We're big trailer watchers, and we watch them until my wife passes out, and then Daddy gets to watch the Righteous Gemstones for the 7th time.
Oh, nice.
Great show though. I don't know if you guys have partaken in the Righteous Gemstones.
I haven't seen it. I heard great things.
Quality program.
It's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
that show's good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it, dude. It's got some zingers.
It's so good.
The
It's
cast is
Danny
unbelievable.
McBride with an incredible cast around him
Yeah.
too, so you can't lose.
That dude's so fucking funny.
And he's not even like the funniest one in the show. Like there's weird. You should watch it just to find out the character BJ, because I think if they were to recast it, I think you could be BJ.
I'm BJ.
Yeah,
That's sick.
he's just a cuck boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean it in the nicest way. I think you could crush the role of BJ.
folks have feelings, but I hear where you're coming from, dude.
A girl hit me with that last night outside of a show. We were talking about something. I was like, she was saying how she was Jewish, and I was talking about how I was like, oh, my grandfather converted to Catholicism to marry, or my great grandfather to marry my great grandmother, and I was like, I was like, he converted for that pussy, and she was like, oh yeah, I should have known you were Jewish. You can always see it in a big nose, and I was like, well, I never knew I had a big nose till tonight, sweetheart. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think
It's a pointer.
big.
It's a pointer.
It
right?
is a pointer.
See, that's not a Jew nose.
You have a
That's-
fair nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a trustworthy nose. You have
I
a
think I have
tunnel
a
digging
Nordic
nose.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but she hit me with it, and I was just like, well, good evening to you as well. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy. Some lady calling you big schnoz.
yeah.
Tell her you're going back to the tunnels, dude, with your brothers, with your homies, the Hasidic fellas.
She was
Yeah,
Ukrainian.
dude.
She was her parents were Ukrainian. I found this out amidst crowd work, and then just bombed with trying to do Ukrainian. Sorry for your parents crowd
Yeah.
work. That was real fun.
I bet a lot of people you know died.
That's pretty much
fuck.
it. I was like,
You,
she said she drank because I was asking about people's first drink they had underage, and she said she drank horseradish vodka. And I was like, where? I was like, that's either you were at the best brunch ever or in a third world country. And she's like, well, my parents are from the Ukraine. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, all right, here we go. Let's dive
yeah, I
in.
hate that shit, dude.
They're
I
still
don't know
fighting,
enough
huh?
about the wars, though. Like, that's the thing. I
Yeah,
don't know enough
either.
to make it funny. Like,
Yeah, I tapped out from everything, dude.
it's so fun. Not knowing the news is the best.
Yeah, dude, life rules.
It's incredible. If you focus on just like the shit that happens in your like immediate area day to day, you're like, oh, life isn't too terrible. The world's not too terrible. One day it's gonna end.
Yeah.
But fuck it, that's just gonna happen like that then.
Yeah, probably not for
deep.
me.
No, I'll be all right. I'll just duck if the sun explodes. I'll be a-okay, dude.
True.
I'll be
You
AOC.
gotta get into some
What the hell happened to her?
I don't know. I think she's just being fucking sexy as hell somewhere.
Yeah, she is slender. Is that? I can't help how fucking hot she is, and she's so mean. And I know she'd be so goddamn mean to me. And I think I'm kind of
kinda
like
nice, though.
I know. I think I kind of be into it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lady who's just a fucking bitch.
I really do, dude. My girlfriend's too nice to me. I'm like, why don't you call me fat or something? And she's like, you're just doing your best. And I'm like, you don't even care about me.
Yeah.
I'll say this, she definitely cares about what she's doing because she could probably make 10 times more right now if she just had an OnlyFans.
They're loaded, dude. I
If
mean,
she
these-
just gave up politics and had an
Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans. I feel like she's not one of those politicians that does well financially, though. Or secretly she does. She owns Brooklyn.
we're probably
Find
not
out.
far away from that. Like a politician who moonlights as like a millionaire OnlyFans girl at night.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Here, think about this. We were talking about this today with one of my friends. It's like everyone keeps getting like mad about. Everyone wants like non-career politicians now to run, like Donald Trump. Like he's a non-career politician. And everyone's like, I want a non-career politician, but it's like that's the only job where you want someone that's never done the fucking job.
Yeah, true.
You're just like, I want a mechanic that's never seen a car to fix my fucking car right now.
Someone that
Like,
drained the swamp in the fucking mechanic community. It's been corrupt for too long.
All the other mechanics are fucking kids. They're like, we gotta fix the problem, dude.
Yeah, just kids getting fucking sodomized with wrenches and shit.
Oh, hey now, hey,
now. Yeah, the
Well, we were live.
Dude, this
oh yeah, YouTube is fucking brutal now.
Are you guys
Yeah.
getting pinged with anything?
Yeah, we were doing ads and they're just pulling it for anything. You can't like curse within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've heard
10
of that.
minutes,
shit
Dan.
like
We were
that.
doing first minute.
Yeah, unless you're running ads, you should be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I think we're A-okay.
We're not
on
making
that.
any money
Yeah,
off of
nobody's
this.
paying us
We're
to do
fools.
this. We leave other obligations to do. Yeah, but that's crazy. I don't understand why. I guess they could do what they want. There's no like, what's the competitor to YouTube?
Vimeo.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think Vimeo is the number one thing.
Live Leak.
Rumble?
Oh, true.
I've heard about Rumble, but
Is Rumble
I
still
never
around?
used
I
it.
think Rumble's also you got to get red pilled enough. That's like
Yeah.
a big right wing thing, right?
True. I
Yeah, a lot of those dudes are going there. But yeah, I mean, YouTube's probably the best we got.
It is
But
crazy.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like that. The entire point of the country is to not let these big companies just be the only option. And it's like, nah, we actually are. And we also tell you what to say. How about that, folks?
Yeah,
we'll do
you
you
can
one better.
only get YouTube on your just Apple iPhone. Like
I'm gonna
it's
fight Mrs. YouTube, dude. I'm done with her
Dr.
bullshit.
YouTube.
Where is she at, dude?
I think she's a powerful black woman.
Where are they hiding Mrs. YouTube?
Yeah, it's fucking on site.
Dude, she's getting body bagged. Dear Mrs. YouTube, it's your boy. I'm gonna do the Eminem Stan song about Mrs. YouTube. I'm a big fan, and I slowly turn on her throughout the song, and then I drive in the rain.
Dear Tube, just got demonetized again.
I upload you, and you still ain't
What the
commenting.
hell? I thought I was your friend.
I went through an Eminem wormhole the other day. Man, he just gets you when he gets you, dude.
Yeah,
He does.
he's on a good run right now too with the Lions on a playoff run. Did you see
True,
him at
yeah.
the last game? They showed him on the screen, and then everyone started singing "Lose Yourself" in unison. So then the stadium started playing it, and everyone's going fucking nuts. And I was like, oh, I've been in the link when like they play that Rocky Bell, and you feel like that chill inside you. I was like, Eminem in the fucking Lions Stadium when they've been dog shit for like 30 years.
Yeah.
That's got to be a great feeling. So I'm hoping they take advantage of it. They were talking about like we got to have him like lead the team out onto the fucking field, do like a Ray Lewis dance in the tunnel.
That is sick to have like your own like theme song, like the Rocky theme song, the fucking Eminem thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
associated with your city. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to start a team where it's just like the theme song is just like rain that I can fall asleep to. You ever do that on YouTube at late at night?
Been
Just
doing
throw on
that
a rain
recently,
thing,
brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, pop a melatonin and go to sleep.
I've been taking rain naps. Ooh, it's so good.
Too nice, baby.
It's so good. I started getting into it because my daughter has a sound machine in her room all night, and then like we can hear it on the monitor. So now like if I don't hear it, I can't sleep. So
Yeah.
I have like secondhand ASMR.
Is it just like?
Yeah, it's just I think hers is ocean. I believe it's a crashing wave icon. Yeah, so it's an ocean sound. Just like
Oh,
a
sweet.
constant breaking waves.
Yeah, but then it's broken up with like an ad where it's like, "What's up, you gay pussy? Do you even want a Nissan, dude?"
Dude, it did that the one day I was doing. I finally was like, I'm gonna start getting to meditating. Like this is probably like 2 years ago, and I sat out back on my porch, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this video, my headphones on, and it was like right at the moment where I was about to like, oh shit, I get meditating, and it was like, Ridge Wallet.
Yeah.
Is your wallet fucking gay?
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, it is, but I'm trying to find Nirvana.
Yeah.
It was like, Nirvana, do you want their greatest hits? I'm like, God damn it.
Meditating has like a 90% conversion rate to jacking off, at least in my experience.
Oh yeah. If I think long enough, I'm
Dude,
like,
I
you know,
keep
tits
So
rule.
shit, tits are big as hell.
Yo, I wonder where the
Fuck, I forgot
biggest
tits
tit
are
is.
so big. Meditating so hard that you can't stop thinking about Latinas.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's every time, dude. And it's sexy, dude, because it's quiet.
Well, that's the
Your hand
problem
starts to
too. If
glide
you do
down
a
there.
guided like meditation or like a guided nap thing, they just use the sexiest voice.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, all right, well now I'm gonna search man voice guided meditation. Then
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
losing the gay off.
Yeah.
Like I need a lady at least talking me into Nirvana,
True.
and then she's getting me all torqued.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a problem.
Yeah, I'm taking the deep breaths. I'm thinking about titties on the inhale, ass on the exhale.
Getting harder. You're starting to levitate on your own boner. That's what the monks are doing over there, those fucking freaks. I knew it the whole time. They just sit there thinking about boobs.
Yeah, I don't like those guys because they act like they're above it.
Oh, yeah. Get over yourself. Yeah, dude. I could do that too.
I had a friend from high school who was a huge stoner. Like he went vegan, and then his next move was he became a monk. He became a Greek Orthodox monk. Like just moved to Florida, studied under like the U.S. version of like the Pope in the Greek Orthodox religion, and then just came back home and wasn't a monk anymore.
That's
he was like
kinda
a
cool.
dropout monk.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Was just a stoner monk, and now it's just like a happy dad in Princeton. Weird
Wow.
saga. Yeah.
Quitting being a
So
monk
interesting.
is nuts, dude.
He could probably still get his GED though if he wanted to.
Dude, we like threw him a going away party where we just all got shit faced and high, and he just hung out. He was like, "Yeah, I kind of can't do this anymore." We're like, "Well, we still can. Like, we want to send you off right."
Yeah, what do they even do? Like just eat berries? What are you doing? You're a
They
monk?
would drink because he came back the one time and he brought one of his monk buddies, and they were like hanging out in the backyard. They were like fully robed up and all. And they were hanging out with us. Like, we were out back smoking, like, drinking. And the guy was like, Brother Gregory, do we have anything we could fortify this blah, blah, blah with? And he's like, I believe we do. So they were allowed to, like, add booze to drinks and stuff. Like, I mean, monks are the ones that made beer, so it's like
True.
Monks made beer?
Yeah, monks invented beer.
They might be the most righteous dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are making a bit of a comeback
they're
now.
just out there they're just the bros. So they're like, he's like, it really was just me and the dudes hanging out, and we would just talk religion. I was like, sounds pretty fucking tight. Like,
Is there anything we could fortify this?
yeah, Brother Gregory, I remember that vividly. Brother Gregory, is there anything we could fortify this with? He's like, I believe there is. Like, yo, fortify it up, dude. We're fortifying some blunts over here.
Damn, I didn't know
Damn.
monks are fucking brewery guys.
Yeah, I had a dropout monk friend.
There's got to be people in Kensington now being like, is there anything we could fortify this heroin with? Fentanyl,
Dude.
perhaps?
I just watched that the Channel 5 Kensington doc. Did you see that? He did one. Andrew Callahan, formerly disgraced
back?
sex pervert Andrew Callahan.
Wow.
And he did one just focusing on Kensington. And it's really good. It's an hour long. In the middle of it, it gets kind of annoying. He gets into like... He's like, what can be done about this? You're like, I don't know. You're not fucking doing anything about it.
There's
Like,
so many videos of that now of people just going into Kensington and be like, oh my God, you're probably so upset about
Yeah.
what's happening to you. It's like
he talks
dude.
about that,
Yeah.
how he's like, this is not helping the thing. And I was like, you're doing that thing. You're talking about doing that thing on the thing you're doing.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
there's that sick live stream. Have you ever watched it?
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
K&A? It's the
It's-
best.
it's
Kensington
tough.
and Aramingo.
Yeah.
They just have just a 24/7
It's 24/7 camera. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
and
pointing
people are in
right
the
at it.
chat, and they'll see someone like nodding out. They're like, zoom in. And they just like go in on that one person.
Chat, clip that. We're gonna. There's a guy sucking a dick for heroin back there. W's in the chat for this guy. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't believe it.
That's that is a huge opportunity to just hop on, be a streamer, and have the background be Kensington. Like all these dudes
Yeah.
are making millions of dollars. Just let that be the backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful, dude.
That's an untapped well.
It's not, sometimes I do like seeing the heroin honeys.
Yeah, they look. Some of them look
There's some
not
beautiful
A-okay.
heroin ladies.
Yeah, like your blisters are shining in the night.
Catch them early. Yeah,
Yeah.
right when they hit the street.
Yeah.
It is sad.
Yeah, you do get caught with a couple. Just
It's
like
so
going to like
sad.
shows or stuff like right around there, like Fishtown, and you're like, I probably would. I
Yeah.
may. I just saw a whole thing about some fucking girl broke up with the dude and then put out this thing saying that the dude knowingly gave her AIDS. So, the couple breaks up and she makes up a rumor and screenshots of texts. She puts them all together. She's texting herself about the guy being like, I gave it to you because I didn't want you to leave me. Like, I wanted to make this last. And then put it out so everybody who knows him sees it. And then it also goes viral on Twitter and Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
And then a week later, it comes out where the guy's like, yeah, I just do not have AIDS. I don't know why she
Jesus
did that.
Christ.
Which is a bit of a, like, that's good, like a Practical Jokers kind of thing. Like,
They're in there. Yeah, she just had an earpiece, and they're like, all right, first off, see if he'll hold that melon next to you at the supermarket. Also, tell everyone he gave you AIDS.
they are running out. They're like, they're a season away from domestic terrorism.
Yeah, those goofballs know no bounds.
Remember, put that
It's
pipe.
just them three now, right?
I think so. And they just have like guests on. Just
They're
hot
doing a
guests.
cruise. The awful wrestling people from Philly are going on the cruise, too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's tight.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
they're gonna,
yeah,
they're
that
gonna
is
wrestle
nuts.
on the cruise. I've been seeing a bunch of that.
Sink it, Titanic. Let's do it.
All
Yeah.
comics always talk about those cruises. They're like, man, it is fun, but it's like you get to really see who the true Impractical Jokers fans are.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's a fucking crew when you're on that boat and you're stuck on that boat.
Sure.
Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Americana.
That's my Impractical Jokers is still my number one thing in a hotel. As soon as I get in a hotel, throw it on TV. It's on the whole time you're in there.
Yeah, it's
I think
nice.
True TV doesn't have any other shows.
The Impractical Jokers getting hijacked by Somali pirates. This is maybe the greatest outcome.
Oh, what if they Titanic? What if they just fucking
Yeah,
merged
do both,
Sal
dude.
doing the I'll never let go Rose in the front of the boat?
Yeah, dude.
Four friends compete to save each other.
One glacier.
4 friends are extorted for money on the high
Iceberg.
seas.
Yeah.
I need it, dude. I need them to just start getting into it. Just fucking put a pipe bomb under a park bench. Just
I
get
want to
into
see
the
the
domestic
Impractical
terrorism.
Jokers
dude.
go down in that underwater thing that got smushed.
True, yeah.
That the really rich guys are in. I want to see the 4 of them go down in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking beautiful.
Do you know that? So even if they did make it down there in that vessel, there was no windows in it. So everything they were seeing was through a computer screen, like through a monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So they got down there, and even if they did see the Titanic, they're still just looking at it the same way you did watching Titanic, the movie. just
Yeah,
on
true.
a fucking like
Yeah.
Sony monitor in a shitty little tin can.
They're all just freaking out. They're like, that shit.
That apparently was real tight, and I keep thinking about like right as they're about to die, if like two of the dudes' foots touch and they had that weird moment where they both feel gay, and then right there they get like sucked into oblivion. What a tough way to go out where you're embarrassed.
Yeah, because they said that they
Recoiling.
just turned to like mist,
Yeah.
right? There's like no remnant of them. Yeah, so you go from doing like the gayest thing you've ever done to just not existing
Oh shit, my
anymore.
bad, my bad. No, it's cool, it's fine, it's whatever, dude. So
Gay to dust.
gated. That's Thanos, baby. That's a different snap.
If one of them ripped a fart right before it went,
I like that.
that's the ultimate
That,
fart.
that would be epic.
That's the best fart of all time.
Yeah, that whole thing was so fucking nuts, dude. And then also how fixated people were. It was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't really understand
they
the
were
hype
reporting
around
on it. I think we reported live on the podcast. We're like, they're still not found.
True. Whatever, dude.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Just be normal. Just go do normal stuff.
I'm
Go
trying
on
to go
planes.
up. I'm trying to go high up into the sky.
Where are you trying to get to?
Just up in a big tree.
Where the hell are you trying to go, Rob?
Brother. Forwards, backwards for me, dude.
So how was Austin? Was Austin fun?
Austin was cool, man.
Yeah.
It's dude, it's fucking nuts that Joe Rogan just started Hollywood in Austin.
Yeah, he just
dude.
started his own thing. That's incredible.
Yeah, the mothership really does seem like it's like the store now.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get in.
Really?
Yeah, but we just hung out outside with like Kim Congdon.
And that's just enough, probably. There's probably enough happening out. It was like the Philly Comedy Fest. Like, just being outside of that was better than being inside of it.
Yeah, it was
but
cool.
that at like a bigger magnitude.
Yeah, we performed at Cap City, but then we hung out at what was it, Creek in the Cave?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, saw Gardini there. That dude fucking rips.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is funny, man. When you're in a place that's like more show busy,
Yeah.
it always spooks me.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the weird like salesman energy from people.
Yes,
yeah.
dude.
It's so uncomfortable.
Hey, pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, like being in a hang with a bunch of people trying to make it.
yeah.
Because there's like a whole like outdoor patio thing at the Creek in the Cave.
Yeah.
And you could just see people like trying to network.
Just moving and shaking. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And you could feel it as soon as it starts happening to you. Like, because it always starts out kind of nice, I feel like. I can get tricked by it pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
this guy loves me, man. And then, like, within a couple minutes, they're like, what could you possibly do for me? And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
damn it. That's awful, dude. How do you combat
but-
it? Like, what's your go-to move?
Brother, I really don't thrive in those environments. I kind of will talk to like a few people I know, and then I'll just get out of there. I can't network with someone just because they're
Just-
doing something.
yeah.
I have to like really be fucking into it. Like
Yeah.
it's Skankfest. The only person I talked to, there were so many cool people there. There was like Ron White, Roseanne,
Yeah.
like all these people, and like Drew and Naeem are way better at that. Like I think they spoke to Blunt with Ron White or something like that. I'm
Really?
like,
That
that's
rules.
cool.
Yeah.
And they're like, who did you meet? I'm like, I talked to the puppeteer of Team America for 3 hours.
Oh, that's actually sick.
pretty
That was
fucking
awesome.
That fucking
incredible.
rules.
Yeah, that was the coolest
That
guy
might be
ever.
cooler.
That was the
Yeah.
only guy I really met.
Wait, how was that? What was he like?
He was old as fuck.
Yeah.
And he was just telling me about like old show business. And he like lives in Vegas, and he was showing me all these sick old puppet videos.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh, that's
Damn,
fucking
do you
cool.
think after he did Team America, he was like, yeah, this puppet thing's going to really take off? Like, people are going to really want puppets in their movies now.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one since.
Or he gets called for that movie, and he's like, no fucking way, dude. What?
The Last Marionette.
We want you. That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. How was Skankfest? Fun?
it was fun.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lot. You have to do like Molly or something, or like
yeah.
Coke.
That's what it
Yeah,
seems
just
like.
to stay going, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like a fool. I just drank like an idiot.
Like
Oh.
a coward.
I got so tired.
Sorry, fellas. I
I'm
drank
so
a
sleepy
ton.
and I have nowhere to go.
It feels like that's starting to phase out. Like the weed kick is starting to replace the drinking kick, and I'm a big drinking guy. So
Yeah,
it's
me
kind
too.
of sad to watch. Yeah, I feel like you and I, every time we would hang,
Drinking
we'd be
is, yeah,
drinking.
it's going.
And other people go out and smoke out front. And I'm like, I'm okay here, dude. My cocktail's doing it.
Yeah, I can't be social while I'm drinking.
No.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll just be so self-conscious. I'll be like in a circle and sneeze and be like, who the fuck sneezes like that? Everyone knows you sneeze. Gay.
Dude, a sneeze while you're high
You
would
did it
shut
again.
anybody down.
walk off.
yeah.
Wow, that's scary. I never thought
You'll
about
never
that.
be on Kill Tony.
It is the worst, too, though, because then the opposite of it is you're like, you
could
know
just
what?
sign up. You'll never fucking make it on that.
The worst too, though, is like you do the opposite, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay quiet. That's the answer. I'm not gonna say anything. Can't say anything wrong if I don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
And then you're
Oh,
just
yeah.
silently in a circle of dudes being hilarious, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah. There's been a few times where like, cause I'm going out to these shows with Tim, and like he'll know someone cool, and I'll be around just like. That's my biggest contribution. Just listening to them be like,
Yep. Nothing. Do you have any thoughts about this? No, scared.
No,
Oh,
no,
scared.
no, no, no,
Scared. No. Oh, God. I hate that you talk to me, but I want you to like me.
Yeah.
So you figure that one out there.
I'm shaking inside right now.
who's that guy Rob? He's so agreeable.
I'll take that. That's incredible. If somebody came away from with like if that takeaway, I could live with that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Better than the alternative. If I found out somebody thought I was just being a dickhead, I'd be like, oh no.
I've been nervous a lot lately that I've been really trying hard to not be a dickhead. I don't think I am one, but I've been walking away from a lot of things going like, that person thinks I'm a dickhead. I don't know. I've been really in
can't.
my head about it. I don't know.
Maybe we just
No,
got
I've been there plenty of times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't get there. I mean, I can, I guess, maybe. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to start being mean. That's our new resolution. We start being mean to people who have good intentions towards us. Maybe that's the new leaf that we turn.
Dude, that works for a lot of people.
Yeah, it seems to work incredibly well. Just
Yes.
shitting on people.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
No, I can only do it in private when it's just you and I driving home from a show.
Yeah, true. Just getting home from somewhere by yourself, going on your breath, like, I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah. I only hate one comic with a passion.
Really?
I've taken all my comedy hate and just channeled it into one
That's
dude.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get one person. Can you?
And he has no idea.
Really?
Which is awesome.
Is there any
in
reason that
in this room?
No.
I'm sinking Montague's career right now.
Ooh. Well, yeah, we got to be careful asking Rob about comics. The last time we had him on, that fucking the fun little 20-minute
Oh,
break.
yeah.
That's the reason we don't have a Patreon. That was supposed to be episode 1.
Yeah.
That was one of the funnier things.
So
I
wait,
listened
this
to.
person has no idea.
No.
That's incredible. That's
Yeah.
even better.
Makes it way better.
I don't do anything to stop them, but if anyone like brings him up, I'm like, did you know that guy fucking sucks?
Yeah. What's better than that, dude? What's
Yeah.
better than that?
I like to think that it's somebody that's just like the nicest comic in the world too.
That's what I'm wondering. Have they given you reason? Is it just you
Yeah,
can't stand
it's
who they
not
are?
enough to really hate them.
Yeah.
But it was I can describe the situation with no names, but I was doing a show and I went on after this guy and he was doing a bit about working at Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on after him and made such a benign joke. I said, "Oh, it makes sense. So and so worked at Verizon because whenever he fucks a lady, he has to go, 'Can you feel me now? Can you feel me now?
Yeah.
Can you feel me now?'"
Yeah.
So dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Some would say not good.
Not me. That's
Your
cold.
best work.
And then he came up to me after my set. He was like, "Dude, are you fucking serious?
Oh, come
my
on.
God.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that up there?"
Can I talk to
And
you
I
in
needed
public?
a ride home, so I like apologized to him.
Did he drive you
And it's a
home?
huge regret of mine. So I think that's my way of just.
That's so hilarious. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I think we need to wrap just because now I kind of want to know the
Yeah,
exact
I
name
really
of the
want to know
person.
what it is. Do you got anything you want to promote on the way out?
Yeah, man. Check out fucking Durag and the Deertag, patreon.com/Durag and the Deertag. Just had some fun episodes. Just had Dan Soder on and Ian Fidance.
Very
so
sick.
check that out.
Both incredible
that rules.
episodes.
And this is out right now. So I'll be in at Raleigh this weekend with Tim Butterly. So check that out.
Oh, sick.
Come
Let's
through
go.
if you're in the area. And that's it for me.
Oh, yeah, our plugs are going to actually be so we can plug stuff that is current. This feels weird now because we're live.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see this Thursday, Emmaus, PA. I'll be at the Emmaus Theater with Tyler Rothrock and the boys up there. After that, there's other stuff. There's some Crossing Broad stuff potentially coming out that we might be doing. I think we're going to do something else with them
Yeah.
to make up for the one we're missing. You can catch, actually, if you're watching this live tomorrow morning, our episode with Kyle Pegg and Crossing Broad will come out. So that'll be available tomorrow. Other than that, Monte Comedy, Hacks Comedy Golf. We're gonna eventually bring it back somehow. You're on my list on my wall of season 2 people. Both of you guys are on there actually.
Yeah,
I wrote it before I started a podcast with you. I think you guys are, and just above you guys, Gillis was on there, but I thought he was attainable
Next
for,
in line, yeah.
for the season 2 back in 2017. But yeah, other than that rules pod. What do you got coming up?
Well, yeah, tomorrow, come to Helium Comedy Club. I'll be hosting for Jay Jordan. Come hang out and let's have a bunch of fun on a Wednesday night. Thursday, Anchor Rock Club in Atlantic City. Carly Gwen's running a show out there. That'll be a good time. And then March 2nd, I put together a new fun show at Scores Sneaker Boutique in Collingswood. We're going to have a fun lineup. It's a cool room. Come hang out. And yes, Matt Peoples Comedy. Bobby Cruz, you're the fucking man. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Always appreciate it.
Cancer.